Shakespeare was born and raised in Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. At the age of 18, he married Anne Hathaway, with whom he had 3 children, Susanna and twins Hamnet and Judith. Sometime between 1855 and 1952, he began a successful career in London as an actor, writer, and part owner of a playing company called the Lord Chamberlain's Men, later known as the King's Men. William Shakespeare was an English poet born April 26, 1564, and died April 23, 1616. He was aged 52 years old. His extant works include collaborations, which consist of some 39 plays, 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and a few other verses, some of uncertain authorship. Shakespeare produced most of his known works between 1589 and 1613. His early plays were primarily comedies and histories and are regarded as some of the best work produced in these genres. Until about 1608, he wrote mainly tragedies, among them Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth, all considered to be among the finest works in English language. In the last phase of his life, he wrote tragic comedies, also known as romances, and collaborated with other playwrights. Shakespeare had 7 brothers and sisters, in which we know not too much about. Facts about Shakespeare's life say he is most likely to have received a classical Latin education at King's New School in Stratford. By 1952, Shakespeare was receiving his first literary criticism, with playwright Robert Greene criticizing Shakespeare for being a jack of all trades, a second-rate tinker with the work of others. Shakespeare's popularity blossomed after the Romantic period and during the Victorian period, receiving the praise of poets such as Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Victor Hugo, and Voltaire. All of Shakespeare's plays are usually separated into 3 main divisions: comedies, All's That Ends Well, Much Ado About Nothing, histories, Henry V, tragedies, Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, and Othello. Macbeth was often unpopular for its reference to witches, which created fear in the Middle Ages. There remains a long theater superstition about saying aloud the name Macbeth. Kinda interesting, huh? Shakespeare is often credited with giving the English language many words, an estimate of around 1,700 to 3,000 words. Kinda crazy.